We can do it, we can do it, we can do it. 64 degrees. Time to wake up, everyone. Wake up.
Little misty outside as I was walking this morning around 3:30. Ran into a couple of deer on the circle. I chased one of them down. Wrestled him out there in the yard. Hey, join us today, Seth. He's got a special guest in moment, a guy that's been on the show before. We'll talk with him in just a little. So what's in you in life, Seth?
Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. Where do you want to go?
I'm living them all. But I just have to work for a living. I don't mind doing this gig. Frank, Abby, Brad, everybody here getting this party started. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us on a good-looking Wednesday morning edition of Cooper & Company Live. As you know, this is Athens in the AM on this Wednesday morning. Johnny Lee Dees will be back with us today. I've given him a couple of weeks off. He's been resting up. He's our minister at Cross Point. He only works one day a week, so I figured, he wouldn't hurt him get up on Wednesday this morning. We'll talk a little football. If you're ever in love with college football, this Saturday is ready. It is going to be a beatdown in T-Town when Alabama takes on Ole Miss. I'm predicting a 20-point victory. I also predict and hope LSU beats Georgia at 2:30. And we're going to speak about Athens, Georgia. That's where the game's going to be tomorrow. I just so happened yesterday to watching the experts live with Tom Luganby on stuff. I'll show y'all that in a little bit too. He mentioned Athens, Alabama. So Gloria's got it up on our Facebook page too, so y'all hit us up on that, and you can join our new one too. Don't forget, you can always email me. Pop in my email up in case they can't remember it. countryrover@gmail.com. Y'all remember I used to do those Country Rover little gigs back 20, 30 years ago. You can see those on Mondays. There's my address right there. Hit me. Now, Gloria updated it for me. I can barely know how to turn it on, Seth. They got that new update on my iPhone and everything. But I'm learning. Also today we're going to learn about if you want to get a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, a classic bike. We've got the lady in here. She and her husband got a business over in Hartselle, and they got some classic bikes too. We'll tell you all about that in just a little bit. Let's get this party started on this Wednesday morning edition of Cooper & Company Live, the #1 rated morning television program on Highway 72 in Athens, right next to ZYP. Speaking of that, Mojo will be with us tomorrow. He's quarterbacking that Old Timers football game coming up the first weekend in October.
Let's see if he can still walk.
And now to one of the Grease Festival judges this morning.
She's not here. Actually,
no, you're going to do
Jordan later this morning and see if she'll fill in for me so I don't have to eat all that greasy food all day.
You agreed to do it yesterday.
Well, I'm going to bring someone more deserving that wants to be there eating all that food. All right, 64 to 60. I have not tried that yet. 64 degrees out there this morning. Feels quite nice. There may be some areas of rain. Hush. 76 degrees for this because I don't eat that greasy food. 76 for your high temperatures today. You don't have to worry about much rain after this morning, so it should be nice. And in fact, really the biggest chance for rain is not until Sunday at 30%, but temperatures sticking in the 70s, maybe hit that 80 mark with lows sticking around in the 50s. So I'll go lay down.
What's happening, Seth?
Living the dream.
What is that dream?
Well, it's whatever you create in your life. My humble opinion.
You know, being humble ain't never been one of the #1 things people tell me about me.
You've never been humble.
I'm not exactly good at it either. It sounds good, though.
Seth, I know you're looking to move. We're going to put you outside. I've got the perfect pad for you. It's called the Sci Pad. They are on sale at Clayton Manufactured Homes. Coming up, Clayton Homes, September 26th and 28th. Sci, of course, from Duck Dynasty. He's got his own version now. Introducing the Sci Pad limited editions coming up this weekend. And don't go by there and don't forget to ask about your free housewarming gift. You can get all of that. The Sci Pad coming up. It's available to tour now.
I'm not sure if I could live with Si. I've seen.
Well, you don't have to live with him, but he's got a camel. You can get what it is. It's a camouflage manufactured home.
Oh, well, now I need one of them.
And Clayton Homes is the only people that have them. And don't forget this Saturday from 10 to 3, bring your kids down there, free hot dogs, hamburgers, and little train rides and popcorn and stuff through the facility at Clayton Homes.
Fun.
And don't forget one other thing. Also Sunday from 2 to 4, go right next door over here to the veterinarian clinic. Dr. Pittman's having open house. He's remodeled. I guess you can bring your pet too.
You could.
I would hope so.
Yeah, bring it over on a Sunday. Dr. Pittman having open house right over next door next to Preston's Western Wear. You can't miss them over that way. All right. Okay, let me go back to yesterday. I watch a lot of ESPN.
No.
Well, they was doing the experts yesterday, talking football. They're talking about Athens, Georgia. Luke and Bill says, now let's go talk about Athens, Alabama. He said, I don't mean Athens, Alabama. He says, there is an Athens, Alabama. My wife's from there. Roll the video, please.
Let's get into the Athens, Alabama. Athens, Georgia. There is an Athens, Alabama, by the way. My wife's from there. It's true. Shout out to the shout out to Athens, Alabama. There. Head to Athens, Georgia. LSU, that first real true test. You had him twice.
You know, it'd been nice if he had mentioned home of the legendary Jamie Cooper.
He was thinking about his wife.
I don't know. I interviewed Tom when he was here, but he's married to a girl from Athens, and
very nice guy.
I know her daddy, Joe.
He is. Still married to like a lady.
All right, I got to tell you about this Detroit Lions wide receiver, Seth, over the weekend. For the Assistant USA Today this morning. For the second season in a row, the Detroit Lions receiving corps is in turmoil. This time, pizza is to blame. No alcohol so far. Wide receiver Nate Burleson broke both bones in his left forearm in a single car accident on westbound I-69 in Farmington Hills, Michigan at 2:25 a.m. Tuesday. That's yesterday morning, right? He leads the Lions with 19 catches. He was in his 2009 GMC Yukon SUV, crashed it into the center median while he was distracted by pizza falling off his front seat. Now, he will be out for the entire season.
Oh, wow. That was an expensive
Well, them boys do have to eat a lot.
At 2:25 a.m.
Well.
Wow.
He was hungry.
It says here, alcohol, well, you know, anytime an NFL player is involved, there are alcohol or drugs are involved. Except this time it wasn't. Okay. It was just simply pizza.
Stupidity, yeah.
Said the guy was trying to get the pizza in Ardmore to get one of Zeke's special pizzas, but instead, and the name of the place was, it's got a weird name. Let me see if I can find it right quick.
Oh, you're good at names.
Oh, yeah. Well, this one was, it's called, not Zeke's, it was called something else. I'm trying to find it.
I'll send him to Zeke's.
At 2 o'clock in the morning.
Happy's Pizza and Pub in West Bloomingfield, Michigan.
At 2 o'clock in the morning.
2:25.
He just rolling around.
Really.
I guess he was hungry, Seth.
I guess.
Maybe he just had a workout.
Might have had a cold brewski with it. He ain't working out no 2:25 in the morning. But anyway, broke his arm. Going to miss the season.
Does he still get paid?
Yeah, he still gets paid. That's like if I can't do this show, I still expect to be paid.
From who?
Well, from whoever's Seth.
Get a gig like you, man.
Hey, speaking of games, Mojo will be with us tomorrow, right, from ZYP next door. Former players from West Limestone Clement to play alumni football game. That'll be Saturday, 7 o'clock, October 5th at West Limestone High School. Mojo is the quarterback. Now, they're not playing flag football. They're playing full tackle.
Really?
And Mojo's got like 10 kids, and he's the oldest one out there playing. He's like 48, 49.
He's quarterback. Now, quarterback's not supposed to get hit much.
True.
In that game,
That's what we're aiming for.
That just looks like injuries awaiting to happen.
Yes, it does.
10% off today every Wednesday down at the new location of Herbs and More in the Dollar Tree Shopping Center right down on Highway 72. I got to tell you, Alabama, we got a big game this weekend. I'm predicting we'll win by 20. But we're ranked, get this. This is hard for you to believe, Alexander. You've probably been an Alabama fan. Alabama ranks dead last in the SEC in rushing.
Really?
That ain't good.
No, it's not.
We just been sandbagging.
You hope.
We're going to come out of the closet this weekend and put a whooping on them.
Well, we ain't got to rush. We take our time.
Yeah, I know.
As long as they win.
Huh? We'll win. We will win. The Rebels, the Ole Miss is 0-9 when playing number one ranked teams in the country. Alabama has spanked them about every year bad. And Saban, as always, he's 5-0 with Alabama against Ole Miss. After this year, it'll be 6-0. So anyway.
Don't be getting cocky.
Don't be what?
Don't be getting cocky.
Alabama,
if we... It really is when we're at home and the game's about to start. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm like, where's all this big shot talk you've been talking on?
I stay nervous. All right, I got to show y'all one other picture I found this morning while searching the world where I could entertain y'all this morning with a few things before I get into...
Great.
You know, huh?
Can't wait.
This right here. Y'all know what a frog is, don't you?
Yes.
Or a giant toad, as they might call them.
They have frog games in Giles, Tennessee.
Here is a picture of a toad in a Peruvian rainforest that swallowed an entire bat.
Get out.
All right.
That's a true picture.
He didn't swallow the entire thing.
Yeah, well, he's trying to, huh?
The wings are still out.
He's got to work on that.
That's what you call a mouthful.
Say.
Huh? The terrifying giant who swallowed a bat whole. A park ranger captured this. I don't know how he swallowed the rest of it.
Or if he did.
But he got it. He looks like he's doing it. Park ranger Ufano Oblibi spotted the strange thing we saw it the other day and took a picture of him. The cane toad is a large amphibian to Central and South America. So you don't have to worry about seeing these in your yard around here.
True.
Now, a bat, you might see a bat every now and then.
Oh, yeah,
We've
we
had
got
one
some
in our
bats.
backyard.
You just put a little
We've had
tin-foil
one in our
ball up
backyard.
and watch them hit it.
Let me tell you a true story about a bat. We first moved to, you got your umbrellas out around your pool, and you kind of fold them up at night or during a storm. Well, I go out there one morning, open them up, freaking bat flies out from under it.
Scared you.
Didn't bite me, though.
No?
That's all I was saying.
Then it stuck around for a
I
couple.
forgot to tell you the good news I heard this morning on ABC News.
Uh-oh, what?
Dumb and Dumber are doing a sequel
Are you kidding?
with Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey.
Can it get any dumber?
I hope so. I got to tell y'all, Dumb and Dumber, you've seen that movie.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That is my best movie of all time. The toilet scene in Dumb and Dumber
Oh
is the
my
funniest
goodness.
thing on ever in a movie.
Because you're 12 years old.
When he has to go to the bathroom and the commode won't close,
We understand.
that's the funniest thing ever.
Brad.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. All right, what about your guest coming up in just a second?
Oh, my buddy Alex here, he has done amazing. He's lost 164 pounds taking Doctor's Delight.
That's a whole person.
And he's going to tell his story, basically the process he went through. How long has it been? How long have you kept it off now? It's
We'll talk to him in a minute, Seth,
couple
when we
years,
hear it.
something like that.
I remember going when he worked for the
Yeah.
foot doctor here,
Uh-huh.
and he didn't get around too good,
Yeah.
Man.
and weighed about
Big old boy.
300 pounds.
He's lost a whole person, 164 pounds. Goodness.
I wish
He-
I could have lost a
he
few
was the
pairs. I could
size
have
of
lost a
those
few
football
ex-wives
players
down the
you
way. I'd
envy.
been better, huh?
He was the size of those football players you envy.
Yeah, probably. All right, we're going to take a break. I thank y'all for getting up on Wednesday morning. You can hit Glory up right there on text if you need something going on this morning. 60340.
Hit me up, it's free.
Oh, wait a minute. I got my phone this morning.
Hush. Yeah, call Jamie, 230-1123.
Yeah, I forgot what my number was.
I know, hit me up.
Hit me up on my iPad. Got it right here.
Hit me now.
CountryRover@gmail.com. A lot of things going on. We'll talk about all that coming up later. Y'all hang on.